maintained conveniently for 20 years. The applause should be more than this. To be number one for 20 years is not a child's play. And if I will tell you, we now have 260 universities in Nigeria. Lautech is the best state university among over 60 universities, over 60 state universities. Lautech is number one. Please, you can do more. And this is the university where you will now carry its name on your certificate in due course. It's the best university of technology among the federal, state, and private universities. As of 2023, when we are counting 260 universities, Lautech came number 7 in Nigeria. According to Webometrics ranking this year, you can see that position 103. Is it so low or high? Please say the truth. Are you sure? Is it not low, over 100 position? No. You must have a reason for saying no. And that position is a good one. You only need to know the total number of universities in Africa. We have 1,279 universities in Africa. And now take 202. And you also see this, over 3,000 positions across the globe. This is also high, if you would say. It's a high position, it's a good one. Among 29,000 universities across the globe. So you can see, when sometimes you see some figures, you need to know what it relates with. If this position is among 4,000, then it is a poor one. But in relation to the total number, it is a very good one. Especially with what we go through. If we've had better opportunities, then we won't be here. In addition to the ranking, for the ranking, there are some performance indicators that are used to do that ranking. And one of them is how we fare in research, how we fare in teaching, how we do well in the area of international outlook. So those things are very important, and they consider that. So in the area of collaboration, I can't go to the details. Like I said, the time will not permit me. I have very few examples. Lautech collaborates with institutions, institutes, industries in Nigeria and across the globe. But I will just limit to few outside Nigeria. University of Kentucky in USA, Lautech Computers in USA, University of Eswatini, University of Utah in USA, Association of Commonwealth Universities, and also we're about concluding with the University of Finland. I can't say all, the time will not permit me. Just like I said, to have an idea of how Lautech is faring. Yes, we can do this. Lautech is not a standalone. Lautech is Lautech because of the performances of staff and because of performances of students. So I used to have details of some names, but they are now too numerous and I can't go to extensive list. So I only have highly restricted number now for the want of time. If you can visit this website, you would see the profile of a lot of staff that Lautech has. You will see for academic staff that are teaching. You will see for the non-teaching staff that are also doing wonderfully well. So the details of what we do, how we fare, you can find a lot of them when you visit this website. Like I said, just two examples on how staff from Lautech have been able to establish, to develop some educational institutions outside Nigeria. We have at Sierra Leone and we have at Uganda. You can see that among 2% of the world scholars globally, we have three of our staff there. Among the top 2%. Please, you can do well. Yes, to be able to fare in the area of research, it doesn't come cheap. And this has also been possible because some of the staff have been able
Don't
to
cover you
attract
now.
some
Don't cover you
grants. Grants are money you get, free money, not loan, that you get to be able to do what you like. But this kind of money doesn't come free. It is obtained through series of competitive process. And that Lautech staff have been able to compete globally for this resource is a no mean achievement. So we have few of them. We have the partnership for enhanced blended learning, and this is in collaboration with the Association of Commonwealth Universities. We have Alexander von Humboldt Foundation, which is a grant for 5 years. This research team is just rounding off with a series of training, a workshop that started on Monday. They are just rounding off today. And it had in attendance at the opening partners from Germany and several countries across the globe. We have carbon literacy and green innovation entrepreneurship. We have the West African Agricultural Productivity Project, which is WAP funded by World Bank. And we also have for the signal and information processing instruments and control. Those ones I mentioned earlier were examples of the global grants, and I'm coming home. National Research Fund. This is managed by Tertiary Education Fund in Nigeria. I can tell you, for anybody to succeed with NRF, that person is very intelligent. It is breathtaking to write a proposal that can scale through to come out to win. And we've been having since 2007. We had intervention. These names are still having their project on. And we also had somebody for the Raw Materials Research and Development Council. We do consultancy. I can't mention the names here, but consultancy means you render expertise to some other people outside the university. There were two I mentioned earlier. There are several of many. And by the time you run through the profile of some academic staff, you would see where many people are fed in the area of consultancy services. We are proud. We have excellent graduates that are making us proud. In the nearest future, we would have examples among you too.
Amen.
Number of you would make up our list. We will be able to showcase as well. You can see this. Somebody designed a surveillance drone and the workability was demonstrated. For the first time in the history of Federal Medical Center Abeokuta, they were able to perform caution surgery for the first time, and that was done by products of Lautech. Someone is a chief executive officer of a company. Online services is not a mean task. Hot price competition is a global one. Our students were able to compete very well. And I was at UI precisely. There was this lecturer. That was in 2010 or 2011. An IT professional, a professor. He told me, your graduates in the area of computer science are doing wonderfully well. I was very proud. He repeated the same thing when he came to Lautech in 2021. When he was here for representation, he asserted it again. Our products are everywhere. I don't know if anybody has heard of Professor Okebukola. He's a guru in academics in Nigeria and across the globe. He confirmed the same thing, that our products are very good. So if people are saying this, then we can just keep drumming our beats and you can see the confirmation. So we are not just saying it. They have said it severally and they are still saying it because we are not resting on our hearth. All right, you can see that I've said that. So still some of our students that made it, a lot of them, they do very well. The list is endless. A Lautech graduate made it to the level of a vice chancellor. Please do, let's have this ovation, please. It's not a mean one to be a vice chancellor of a university. A Lautech graduate has been able to get there. Please, let's celebrate them. What's happening? So in conclusion, just to remind us about bits of things I've been saying, Lautech is an institution of repute at national and international levels. Lautech has distinguished itself through creating unique bunch of staff and students that are dominating the landscape in the area of technology. Lautech students demonstrate their professional skills at all places where they are engaged. And also, the good educational background at Lautech definitely will make you to stand out. But I will make this plea. You can see all what I've said about Lautech. We have a good name. I would like to plead that you continue, you start and continue to be a very good ambassadors of Ladoke Akintola University of Technology. I thank you all for